Hello again, everyone. This is Dan Romance with Tax Saving Professionals coming to you from sunny Florida. And today I have the pleasure of speaking with one of our longtime clients at Tax Saving Professionals, Dr. Tim Raborn. Welcome to the program, Tim.
Oh, thanks. Glad to be here. Glad to share some time with you, Dan.
Tell us a little bit about where you're located and how long you've been in practice.
Okay, I started in 1985, so well, I guess 36 years or close to it. And I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I went to LSU Dental School and have been in private practice in my hometown since that point in time.
Very good. And what would you say were some of the frustrations, Tim, that you're having regarding your tax situation before you met us at TSP? Was it growing and growing and growing and frustrating you, or was it all of a sudden one year you just got slammed with taxes?
No, it wasn't any one. Well, there was an inflection point is when I met you outside in the lobby at one of the continuing education meetings. But just always hated taxes, and it wasn't like I would just go, and every time tax season would come up or every time quarterlies would come up, it would man, this is something. So just to divert a little bit, I was at a continuing education course in Baton Rouge. That's when the opioid crisis mandated that we all take some type of CE course.
Yeah.
I was at one of the hotels there, and it was at a break, and I was walking out in the lobby and saw you over there and saw tax saving, and that should get anybody's attention. So I went and introduced myself and told you a little bit about my situation. I was a father of one and married. Had been blessed enough. Of course, I don't live an exorbitant lifestyle, but I had everything paid off, and this taxes were killing me. I didn't have any type of deductions, and you said I can help you. So we reached out not long after that, or you reached out. Anyway, we connected, and I started looking into your program and did the initial application or sending the info, and once we communicated and I became aware of what you could do for me, I engaged your company and have been thoroughly pleased since.
I remember the day we met because I was in the lobby during the break. You came over to my little table I had set up, and you said, "Are you the guy I'm supposed to talk to reduce my taxes?" I said, "Yes, sir." And we just started talking, and we've been friends ever since. It's a business relationship, but I'm delighted that we can have a friendship outside of that. And Tim, I have to tell you, thanks for all the folks you've introduced me to in the dental industry. It's been a nonstop flow. So thanks for beating the drum and waving the flag for us here at Tax Saving Professionals.
Well, you're more than welcome. I mean, you have several inflection points in life. I hope hang on just a second. Did you lose my photo?
There you are, you're back.
Oh, well, my daughter was called on the other line. I just declined her. So anyway, several major inflection points in life, but in business in particular, and this is one of the top 2 or 3. You feel an obligation when you know something to share it to somebody, with somebody who you think could benefit and who's friends of yours and or colleagues, and I've done that and love doing that because again, you've helped me, and everybody I've introduced you to has had nothing to praise for you.
And there's so many of your colleagues in the Baton Rouge area that you've introduced me to that have become clients. I've actually, as you know, of course, been able to come down there a couple of times and had some nice meals and some nice get-togethers with you and some of the other guys. It's nice to talk with like-minded people who have the same interests, and the folks you've introduced me to certainly fit that bill.
Well, yeah, that's great.
So what would you say, what should a younger dentist who's just really hitting their stride and is about to just explode with a really successful practice, what are some things they should consider before they have a tax time bomb that blows up in their face?
Well, you don't know what you don't know, and neither me nor my colleagues or classmates, several or friends who I've introduced you, we didn't know anything about this at the time. But as everybody does know, it's not so much only what you make, but it's what you keep. And taxes are the biggest expense in the business world. There's no other overhead if you run a business halfway efficiently.
Yeah.
That comes near to the level of taxation as far as, if you're in the highest bracket, what's 37 and a half, 39 and a half, plus your state tax of cents of every dollar, you lose. So, if you can keep 10 or 15 more cents on a dollar, that really, really helps out. And again, that's a major inflection point, especially if you could catch it at a younger age and do that over, 20, 25 years. It's it's equivalent to working several more years.
Yeah.
So or saving, not having to work several more years.
Yeah, a lot of our clients tell us that they certainly would have wished they would have met us, multiple years earlier, sometimes decades earlier, and they'd be in a totally different situation.
Correct.
Share with our viewers, if you would, some thoughts about the portfolio that we send you, the black leather portfolio that contains basically your entire plan.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much A to Z. You have some bigger items in there, such as conservation easement, at least at this point. I don't know if that's going to continue to be the biggest item with the new administration, but ideas how to save by renting your house from yourself. You make sure, and certain of these things you can get maybe from your normal CPA. I'll hire your kids or something like that. But it's just a full plan of any mitigation strategies or most that I had never seen before. And it's a significant reduction in the quarterly and therefore final tax bill for the year.
Yeah, a lot of our clients tell us that they're really, really happy to receive all that documentation basically in their lap so that they don't have to produce it. CPA don't have to produce it.
So let me elaborate on that. Yeah, not only do you have the ideas, you do it for us. All you have to do is sign and date. You're our secretary in the strategy of leasing your house. You set up a legal lease, and it's not, nobody wants another job. Nobody wants to pay money for somebody to give them another job. So you have to do minimal things, but basically your team does it for you. It's kind of a turnkey concierge service there.
And how is your CPA receptive to the work that we do and we share with your CPA?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes. But as a matter of fact, I'm sure like most of your potential clients, they're scared to death of their CPA. They would think, it's like nobody wants anybody to look over their shoulder. I don't want somebody to tell me how to do dentistry, and I wouldn't want, you don't want somebody to tell you how to do your job. So you would think that, or I don't know, can't speak for anyone else. I thought my CPA would be a little offended, but she wasn't. And she was, like, hey, I'm willing to listen to anything. I don't know what I don't know. And, she was right on board when y'all, I think she had an initial discussion of some type of call with y'all to understand that you're not trying to do her job. You're just trying to help us and that we could work together as a team.
And it's been a great relationship because the results show that you've saved a truckload of money on your taxes. So it's got to be working.
Yeah, that's correct. It's at the end of even after pay your fee and invest in like the easement that's necessary, even after all that over a period of 2 or 3 years, I think it was 3 years. Yeah, I think in my particular case, and this may be a little bit off, but it was somewhere between 300 and 350,000 that stayed in my checking account as opposed to being in the IRS's account.
Tim, those are great results, Tim.
Yeah, they're great results.
What would you say to some buddies from dental school or some folks in the local dental society or even in national conferences? What would you tell them as far as their opportunity to contact me here at TSP and find out if we'd be a good fit for them?
Well, I mean, you do an no obligation introduction. That's what y'all have done, and I'm assuming you still work. I've been working with you for several years, but you have an introductory call. You ask for certain information. With that, you'll put together at least I don't know if it was definitive at that point, but pretty definitive plan to show me, hey, what I can do or what you can do for me and what you can do for my colleagues. And then if it didn't fit, the colleague would say thank you, and it would be it. So there's no pressure, and basically it's a free opportunity to see how somebody can help you. But I would think most of my friends, the one I've sent, I don't know of anybody who hadn't joined. It's
Yeah, we like to make it a no-brainer business
Yes.
decision. And so we
Correct.
do offer a no-charge consultation, and viewers around the country, Dennis, feel free to give me a call. That's my personal cell number up there on the screen, or send me an email. We can have a private conversation to help you to learn more about what we do. And I would be happy to learn about your practice and your tax frustrations, and we can set up a time to talk. Tim, I want to thank you for taking some time out on your off day, or maybe it's an admin day. Look forward to seeing you again in Baton Rouge.
All right. Thanks, Dan. We'll talk later. I got to go.
All right, thanks, Tim. Bye now.
All right. Bye-bye.